History says he died on a cross, but modern medical science reveals a darker truth hidden deep in the anatomy of suffering. It wasn't just the iron nails that killed him. Are you brave enough to face the forensic evidence? For centuries, religious art depicted nails driven through the palms. However, forensic pathology argues that soft palm tissue simply cannot support a human body's weight without tearing apart. The answer lies in a specific, strong cluster of wrist bones known to anatomists as the Destot space. According to archaeological and anatomical evidence, where were the nails likely driven to support the body's weight? Before the arrest, Luke reports that Jesus' sweat became like drops of blood. Skeptics called it a myth, but modern medicine identifies this as a rare clinical condition caused by extreme psychological stress and deep fear, where capillaries rupture into the sweat glands, staining the skin dark. What is the medical term for the rare condition where a person sweats blood due to extreme anguish? The scourging was not a simple beating. The Romans used a weapon designed to strip the flesh from the bone. The flagrum was scientifically engineered with weights to induce hypovolemic shock before the victim even reached the cross. It was a calculated instrument of massive tissue destruction. The Roman whip, or flagrum, was often tipped with pieces of which materials to maximize tissue damage. Crucifixion is essentially death by slow suffocation. To exhale, the victim must push up against the nails in their feet. Eventually, exhaustion sets in, carbon dioxide builds up in the blood, and the diaphragm fails, leading to a specific fatal outcome that medical science calls asphyxiation. What is the primary medical cause of death in crucifixion, resulting from the inability to exhale? Pontius Pilate ordered a sign placed above the cross stating the crime. This plaque, known as the Titulus Crucis, was written in 3 distinct languages so that every single passerby in Jerusalem could read the accusation. It was a public declaration intended to mock the Jewish king's power. According to the Gospel of John, in which 3 languages was the sign above the cross written. To speed up death before the Holy Sabbath, soldiers would break the victim's legs, preventing them from pushing up to breathe. This brutal act, known as Crucifixion, ensured immediate asphyxiation and total lung failure. The soldiers arrived with a heavy iron mallet to shatter the shin bones. Why did the Roman soldiers break the legs of the 2 thieves but leave Jesus' legs untouched? When the spear pierced his side, blood and water flowed out. Modern medicine identifies this as pericardial effusion, a clear fluid buildup around the heart caused by hypervolemic shock, heart failure, and severe trauma. The separation of serum and blood cells confirms he was already dead. The flow of blood and water is medically consistent with the rupture of which organ or sac. The fact that his legs were not broken was not just luck, it was a divine requirement. The law of Moses commanded that the Passover lamb must be perfect, with absolutely no bone of its body ever broken during the sacrifice. This connects the cross directly to the ancient Exodus deliverance plan. Which specific prophecy from Psalm 34:20 was fulfilled by Jesus' legs remaining intact? It wasn't a criminal's burial. Nicodemus brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, weighing about 100 Roman pounds, an amount typically reserved for kings, creating a solid, fragrant casing around the body inside the linen. This vast quantity signaled that his followers recognized his true royalty. According to John 1939, how much spice mixture did Nicodemus bring for the burial? When Peter entered the tomb, he saw the linen wrappings lying there, but the face cloth, or sudarium, was not with the linens. It was folded up in a place by itself, a sign of deliberate action and resurrection order. A grave robber would never have taken the time to neatly fold the napkin. What distinct detail does the Gospel of John record about the face cloth, napkin, in the empty tomb? Drop your score in the comments below. Did the forensic science shake your faith or strengthen it? The evidence is undeniable. Subscribe now and turn on notifications, because the next ancient file we are opening changes everything.